Omnia-sponsored ride out on the racetrack. And again, if you do have a subscription to Race Monitor on your phone, you can follow along with the live timing and scoring. Top 5 will be up on the scoreboard for you. So again, green flag now out for Lake Mary's Bobby Good. Bobby Good, a little bit sideways. Completes the first lap, a 17.760. For those of you wondering what's the difference between a pro and a super late, well, a couple things here and there, but mostly the motor. Super lates, a couple tenths quicker here. Boy, Bobby Good getting sideways here. His run, he picks up a 17.690. The time to beat here early on for Bobby Good. Bobby's won a number of big races. The Red Eye, maybe tonight is his night. Here comes a driver you should be familiar with if you've been out to the new Smyrna Speedway or you pay attention to the ARCA series. This is DeLand's Daniel Dye, the beautifully wrapped number 43 car here this weekend. Jeep Beach sponsorship. And of course, Halifax helped Race to Stop Suicide alongside the 43. Great to have Daniel out here, former Pro Late Model track champion here at New Smyrna. Got his first ARCA National Series win a year ago and will be running full-time on the ARCA Series this year. Daniel Dye to the top of the board on lap number 1, a 17.680. 17.680 for Daniel Dye. Well, that look, it kind of throws back to his dad's old cars that he used to have out here. Some of the new Petty colors as well. A 17.678 for Daniel Dye on lap number 2, and he's on the top of the board. Third qualifier out of Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, as a matter of fact. This is Jackson Boone. Great to see Jackson back out here. We've seen him a time or two during the World Series. Great to see him make the trip down for the Red Eye. He's got Red Street Records on the side of the machine here tonight. Green flag now out for Jackson Boone, our third qualifier. So Jackson Boone, our third qualifier. Let's see what he can do. We've got a couple of locals, and now our first white flag. So a 17.760, 17.760 for Jackson Boone. Third quick on lap number 1. So Jackson will be looking for more here on lap 2. Jackson Boone in the 7. Here he comes. Checker. Nice pickup of 17.721, but he'll remain third on the board. A couple drivers having a rough last night, including Doug Elliott, who brought a brand new machine to the Speedway, and it broke on lap 1. Something in the right front failed. He went into the wall. He's not able to compete tonight. A couple drivers battling illness and not being able to get out here, so the field a little bit down. And now Michael Hind is on the clock. So second place in the Pro Lates. Let's see what he can do here in the David Rogers Super Late Model class. So Michael Hind, you can't miss this car out of the Speedway. A 17.797, so he was second quick in the Pro Late model and now slowest so far after 1 lap. Good thing they get 2. So let's see here if Michael Hind can pick up on lap number 2. Here he comes, 69 car. Clocks in at the 17.752. He will remain in the 4th position. Well, this is an interesting pairing, ladies and gentlemen. Very familiar racers. Jesse Love out of California. He's driving for Donnie Wilson Racing, the 26 car. Donnie Wilson had Chandler Smith out here, who led the first half of the Governor's Cup, and then his teammate Sammy Smith cleaned up the second half to go to victory lane. So Jesse Love, West Series champion. And now hooking up with Donnie Wilson Racing, kind of a last-minute surprise to see him out here. Didn't even know what number he was going to be when we put him on the entry list. Normally see him as 21, but he is 26 tonight in the Mobile One sponsored machine. Here he is. And That is a great lap. Top of the board for Jesse Love, 17.656. I'm telling you, Donnie Wilson Racing, that team is on it right now. And now they've got quite the wheelman behind the wheel tonight. Jesse Love says he just wants to come out and go fast. 17.634 as he shoots off the wall there. And he's a little bit quicker on lap number 2. 17.634 the time to beat. He's going to have to dodge a big bullet here right away. Here comes Brad May, our pole sitter for the Pro Late race. I should say fast qualifier. We don't know what the invert is. Fast qualifier in the Pro Lates. Brad May out on track with his Super Late, the Arcade Works Incorporated Bobby Sears Racing number 9. Brad May was also our David Rogers Super Late Model Track Champion for 2021. Thinking back to the regular season here, only lost 2 races, one to Jake Finch, the other to Anthony Sergi on a one-off appearance. White flag in the air. First lap is good enough for second quick, 17.668. 17.668 for Brad May. He's not far off Jesse Love's first time. So this is a car to watch. Here comes Brad May. Will he go to the top? No, he will not. 17.678. Jesse Love comes out here from California, hooks up with Donnie Wilson Racing, is able to beat Brad May. Some fast cars left to go, including the man who was quickest out here in last year's Red Eye, the Integrity Transmission Carbo Machine for Jessie Tilly out of Bradenton, Florida. I'm sorry. Jessie Tilly did not even make it through practice. It was a shame to see this fast car load up and go home for that race, but here he is for the Red Eye, looking for vengeance, frustrated out here a year ago that he couldn't get through traffic. Maybe the invert in qualifying will be a little more kind to Jessie Tilly. Let's see what kind of lap he puts up. Clocks in, second quick on lap 1, 17.666. 17.666 for Jessie Tilly. Time to beat a 17.634. Beat Brad May by 0.02 of a second. He'll go to the top of the board. 17.586. Is it going to be 2 years in a row for Tilly? We will find out just a handful. The next driver out, this is once again Connor Jones in the white number 44, Jones Utility sponsored ride. He loved that last qualifying lap. He wanted to take another one. We're not going to count that one, so he's just excited. Give Connor Jones out of Virginia to come race. Runner-up in the Pro Late Model World Series last year. I believe this is his Super Late Model debut. Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. It's a Super Late Model debut for Connor. So Connor Jones will be our 8th of 9 to take time. Looks like the other 43, J.D. McClary, not going to clock in. Doug Elliott didn't make it back. A couple drivers. Checkers are up for Connor Jones at 18.068. So some work to do here for Connor Jones. And ladies and gentlemen, how about this car, number 26, the familiar Team Ranch Georgia's Bubba Pollard. Bubba Pollard making the trip down for the Red Eye, a 2-time winner of this event back when it was a 100-lap contest. Transponder didn't pick up here on Bubba's number 26. They'll put the yellow lights out and get that put in the right position. So we will hold here. All right, so they're either going to get a new transponder here for Bubba, or if he elects, they'll hand score him. So a little bit of drama here. This is the last car coming out. Transponder didn't pick up. That electronic timing and scoring is great until, you know. All right, 26 car has fired back up here. And I believe they're getting ready to send him off, and he's elected to come around and take the green flag next time by.
All right,
we'll get our officials off the speedway, and we'll finish off this qualifying session. Bubba Pollard, our final qualifier of the night. He's on his flyer here. We'll get to the time in just a moment here. Bubba Pollard in the 26, coming off turn number 4. And there you see it, a 17.662. That is third quick for Bubba Pollard. So Jessie Tilly has set fast time. Jesse Love second, Bubba Pollard in third, Brad May fourth, Daniel Dye fifth, Bobby Good sixth, Jackson Boone seventh, Michael Hind eighth, and Connor Jones ninth. J.D. McClary did not take time, and unfortunately lost a couple cars in practice last night that we're looking forward to being part of the show. So qualifying is complete. Jessie Tilly, your David Rogers Super Late Model fast qualifier, and Brad May, to pretty much the surprise of no one, the fast qualifier in the Pro Lates. There will be an invert tonight. We'll let you know what the invert will be after it is drawn. It has not been drawn yet.